there's a lot of things that he's introduced me to, and then even in this conversation, like you're putting me onto, and I'm like, I don't feel inferior because I don't know. Like you have to be cool with not knowing. That's the only way you're gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? Once we no longer have to sacrifice our morals, our being for $1, I think we'll see a lot more people pushing towards like the greater movement.
For you to see that, really not give a damn. And then I have to try to convince you and keep pushing you and come on, like, we need your vote. We need this. We need the support. And you're just like, not my problem.
In between like being hopeful and like just being realistic.
Okay.
You know what always like kind of crosses my mind? You ever seen an interview with Tupac when he talks about like when niggas turn 30? Like
and
they whole drive and
just like
to like fight against the man kind of starts dying. I always keep that in the back of my mind because I start to feel myself kind of like, I guess, being more pessimist. Like, you know, the old, what we look at as like the old black dudes that's just like, yeah, like, brother,
y'all can have that shit, man. yeah.
And I see myself acting like that in certain instances, and I try to. It's an internal battle that I'm facing, right? So I try to look at other people the same way. Like, damn, if I'm feeling this way, I can only imagine. You know what I'm saying? And I consider myself a decently aware person,
right?
And I know a lot of motherfuckers are not aware at all,
right?
Like, how can I expect you to want to fight against this shit? You know what I'm saying? So. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know what we can do. The crazy thing is, I think we know the answers.
Right.
Like, I don't think we have to find the answer.
We got to implement them.
It's just we have to actually act on them and stay consistent with it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
fact.
I don't know. I could honestly say right now, I don't know, bro.
Okay. Tay?
You answered it. I don't know. I mean, I really could write a whole thing on this, but in all honesty, I think you really hit it on the head with, I think people are tired, especially when I can say like 20s, all the above. I was definitely fight the power. Let's go. You know, like my whole LinkedIn says community person, like the people's choice. Like that's literally my headline on my LinkedIn. But you know, like when you're in the community, especially with like my line of work, and you just see how people are just so, like in Jamaican terms, just so simple. Just simple. And you try to educate, you can clearly see, like we have access. That's one thing our generation does have compared to our ancestors, or those old Black men and women who are just like, you know what I'm saying? We have the access to everything, and the news does a great job of making sure we see it. And for you to see that, really not give a damn. And then I have to try to convince you and keep pushing you and come on, like, we need your vote. We need this. We need the support. And you're just like, not my problem. That's what gets me pessimistic, because it's like, we're living the same experience. You know what I'm saying? Especially globally. How do you not really give a rat's ass?
Yeah.
You don't think, I think, you see how like back then they had no access to information? Do you think it's just as detrimental that they have too much access to information?
I think so. I think
emotionally and mentally it's detrimental. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't at this point. Because there's always a second side to it.
That's true.
Yeah, they didn't have the internet, but we do. But they still knew what the hell was going on. Ida B. Wells literally would go from state to state, like you kind of just said about lynchings. Like, how the hell did she know that? She just went because she knew, or word of mouth, or you know, there's a lot of there was obviously a lot of talk, you know, oral history, whatever the case is. But we have it here, and we could do something, and people just choose not to because people are very complacent.
I agree.
That's it.
And
the complacency
and I think that's what pisses me off more than anything is just like, we are not in good times.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We've never been in good times. Like same shit, different day.
Right.
Literally. Come on.
Can I ask a question then?
Yeah,
what are both of y'all like ideas of the other side of this? Like
what you mean, like the solution or what happened after?
Like once say that day happens. The day happens, we all, but the majority re-enters the fight and we succeed, what does the success look like to you? Like what is that? Because I have a hard time
and figuring out what that's
picturing like what the actual end goal is.
So let me answer the question I posed to y'all first, and then I got you because that'll help me think about that answer.
Right.
Okay, so the solution to me, as far as I could tell, is not going to be a all-out thing where everybody's going to be included or on the same page all at once. It's going to take about a good 20, 30, maximum like 40% of us to agree to a certain set of rules, certain set of principles, and we just going to stand on these principles.
And that'll start the separation.
And that's going to start the separation between
us and them.
Us and not just us and like other races or whatever, but us and even certain black people within our own community first, because that there has to be that kind of philosophical battle first. That's one. So that's part of that. The second thing is that we're going to have to find a way to get our children to be more organized and mobilized. Because I think, to a lot of people's credit, Frederick Douglass always, one of his biggest quotes is better to raise strong men, raise strong children than to repair broken men.
Right.
So we're going to have to get our babies revolutionized. Yeah. My child going to have to be on 10. Like he going to have to, out the gate, because I am who I am. He going to have to be who he is, or I need him to be, or really what God needs him to be. But I'm going to give him all the tools early.
I agree.
So there's that part of the solution, because a lot of us we're not gonna get it until enough of us have said, all right, it's enough. Enough is enough. We need to stand on these principles, and here's how we finna go and move forward. Right? You gonna say something? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I completely agree with you. But I think one thing that we always forget is that there is so much trauma behind us and people don't want to face it. So in order, like, in all honesty, in order for, and I mean, you're doing a great job at that. Like you know how to help yourself be a better man, evolve, all the above. And myself too, as a woman. And daily, I hope you do too. Like, I don't know, but but at the same time,
they're fucking shit up.
But there has to be, I think, us as a whole, we need to have that uncomfortable conversations, in order for us to actually move on up to the other side. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
We have to. So when I think true revolutionary, all the above will happen when we decide to stop sweeping shit under.
Yeah,
but
and that's part
that's
of
why
it.
we're like a better. That's why I think we are like the connection to that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I think where our parents came from, like we spoke about, like a lot of the things they've done is kind of like settle.
Right.
And the fortunate part of what we had was we got to grow up in this new age where we were realizing, okay, this is a different battle.
Right.
Not that the battle's done. It's a
different level.
Literally. We're having to like tackle a lot of internal issues, relearn a lot of things within ourselves. So when we do have the younger generation coming up to us, we can now transfer like better knowledge to them. Yeah. So like they're not going to get the same experience we had, where it's like, oh yeah, back in the day it was slavery, and now you can vote.
Yeah, back in the day was segregation.
Right. Yeah, now you can vote. Right. It's like that wasn't, because for a lot of, like, when we go, that was the end all be all. Like, when we learned Black history, it was almost as if the shit was done.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't learn Black history from the lens of like, hey, the fight is different.
Right.
It was, hey, this person died for this. You got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now go live your life.
Pat yourself on the back, all the above.
You're good now. Keep it pushing.
I think the end game is to not be in survivor mode.
Oh, boy.
I think that's my answer to your question. I think that's what it will look like for us to not be for us to not be in survivor mode.
Yeah.
24/7, 365, 366
I felt
years.
That shit. Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Survive.
I really think like I think that's when we can say we won.
I like that.
Okay.
That's what I really think.
I agree with that, but I think there's a little bit more that we will have to do.
No, of course.
There's definitely more.
Oh yeah,
but
like
I like that. Like,
but that's an amazing stepping stone. Like that,
in my mind,
until we get there,
bro. In my mind, I could, like, I've sat and I thought about. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I can't see a realistic end goal in my lifetime.
Yeah. And we might not.
That's but the part. I feel like we might be able to see that.
Yeah.
I think we definitely could.
Yeah.
I really feel like we could. And then maybe that's where I guess you know, because we've been saying separation this whole time. I think that's where the separation will come in, because some people have that crab in the barrel mentality. Like, let's just be all the way honest. They will never even think of this because they don't know that there is another side.
Right. They don't even, the idea of it being better is like, what is that?
It's just like far.
What do you mean? What is better?
What is better? What does that look like? Like, I'm good. I got my house. I got my woman. I got my man. Like, I'm fine. And it's like,
I got me a good old job.
Right.
I get my little paycheck.
I paid my taxes.
Right.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, and then, but at the same time, you still struggling. You still feel like you are not doing enough.
But they don't realize. I don't think a lot of us realize that, like, this is still a struggle. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because this is what we have. Again, this is what we have been taught is success.
We've inherited.
Yep.
This is success.
Yep.
And make sure you get a good job. Make sure you get a good education. Start your little family. Get a nice little car. And then work.
Check off all the things on the checklist.
If you're working, you're fine. Like, when my parents, when our parents like talk to us, hey, you got a job?
Yeah.
You working?
Yeah.
Oh, how's work? Okay, good.
Right.
It's never, hey, where's your mental?
Right.
And I think that's the new battle.
Exactly.
Right.
Literally. Because then it was, you know, more physical, more like, okay, we gotta really stay on our, like, 10 toes in, because we don't know. Like, our head gotta be on a swivel. Us, we don't necessarily have to go through that extremely, but mentally, I'm fucking exhausted.
Listen, bro, I'm tired.
I always feel like I'm not doing enough, believe it or not. Like, and I feel like I'm doing a lot, and I'm like, no, Taylor, you still got more to do. And it's
of
just
course,
like,
it's never enough.
It's never enough. That's why when you ask me how I'm doing, I'm like, I'm just trying to be present.
That's the curse, though, and I don't think it was like intentionally.
No, it really isn't. That's
it's just
how,
what they know, and they're just passing it down to us. Just like we're gonna try and pass on what we feel like is better. I just think that with us doing the mental and emotional work, we'll be a little bit more aware of what our children and the younger generation will need, even if it's not exactly what we needed. We're like, all right, cool.
Right.
Based on what's going on, you might need to know this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my parents, bro, their biggest concern is, have you bought a house yet? Are you ready to buy a house? And in my mind, I'm like, nigga, what?
Do you not see the economy
a fucking
right now?
house?
Right.
Yeah, but the economy, like 7%,
lady,
is just
what
going
are you
up.
saying?
Like,
What? Bro, I be wanting to bang it up. Like, I wish I had an office.
You feel me?
A house?
No, I feel you. Or like, for me, kids.
Ask me if I paid rent this month. Like,
ask me if I had to sell my ass on the side of the road,
you know
mom.
what I'm saying? Like,
only
do I have gas in my car? Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Did I eat today? Like, did I got a house? But nah, I agree. I really like that.
Yeah,
I really like that.
I agree.
Mother, I'm gonna make this shit hard at some point.
You just looking like a whole crab. Though. Like.
You know what I mean?
Yo, yeah. Listen,
no, for sure. I like that.
No, that's a good point, Tay. Oh wow.
You said you had a follow up though.
Yeah, I know. I'm like processing because I'm like, what that's gonna look like, kid? That's hard as fuck to imagine. In truth, I think it's gonna look like enough of us getting out of that survival mode and really learning to. Really just no. Well, it's there though, bro. Like, not only is it possible, it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Now, how that's gonna look? We definitely gonna be out of survival mode. I think it's gonna take some of us to really be like, all right, enough of us gonna have our shit enough together, mentally, physically, financially, and
maybe whatever that 40 acres and a mule looks like. Because everyone can be individualized.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that, like, what is your 40 acres and a mule?
Right.
Yeah.
It's freedom. I think financial freedom is one of the biggest things. I think once we no longer have to sacrifice our morals, our being for $1, I think we'll see a lot more people pushing towards like the greater movement.
Yeah.
And that just goes back to the survival. Like, a lot of us just feel like, bro, I gotta do this, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
I got kids on the way.
Just to keep it
I
up.
take care of my whatever. Like, shit, I need this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
right. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, financial freedom. I say that. If we could just break them shackles, boy. That's why I know real niggas win the lotto. That's my theory. That's my little conspiracy theory.
You said real niggas?
Ain't no real niggas win the lotto.
Oh, okay.
Ain't no real nigga I seen win the lotto yet. Because they let the real nigga win the lotto. Man, we all right.
Facts.
All right. There's them little niggas in Cali, Wyoming. You know what I'm saying? You never hear a nigga from Miami Gardens win the lotto there, bro.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I'll fuck this whole game up, boy.
For real talk. For real talk.
Shit.
Oh my God.
Suzanne with 5 kids, be like, married to her cousin. $2 billion. Bitch, what you gonna do with that?
Did you really have to put married to the cousin in there? You could have just left Suzanne with 5 kids. Like
Suzanne, you don't drop no dislike on my dog shit neither, dog. You know what I mean? All right.
Listen, if the shoe fits,
You
don't be ashamed, Suzanne.
Right. Like,
you chose that life.
He knows me.
He knows.
My God, Bethany, did you tell him? Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Damn. Okay, that was a good.
I don't think you can monetize this, my boy.
I mean, hey, look. You know, I actually started a Patreon. Well, I got a Patreon account.
Okay then.
So listen.
Shut that out, man.
What? Listen, stop playing. I'm at the, edit. Yeah. Okay. I like
I could go crazy in Patreon.
Okay.
It's me holding back.
That's funny. Yo.
Hey. Put this shit behind a paywall. Oh, nigga, we out of here.
Right. Anything can fly. They can fuck
What?
that. Yeah.
Tell you how I really feel about Trump.
I can tell you this shit right now, to be honest.
Read the shirt, nigga.
You feel me? Right.
Hey,
Big facts. If mom gonna call him Clay, I'm gonna call him Clay.
Oh shit, man.
Oh God. Oh man.
Damn.
Okay. So the next question is about economic empowerment.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what ways have we grown economically, business-wise, entrepreneurial, etc.? And how can we consistently or continuously grow?
In what ways have we grown economically as a people? Right?
Yeah, as a people.
I mean, sure. I feel like we clearly have, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just if we thinking about the most extreme, from where we started to now, like, clearly. But if you're looking at, like, in comparison, not at all, for real. You feel me? Every time we've tried to, shit get bombed, you know what I'm saying? Toe down, discredited, like,
so police want to stop, harass niggas.
Yeah, like, so it's like true economic growth as a whole, I don't think we have.
We haven't achieved it yet. We haven't achieved it yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not as a
like
whole.
Mentally. To be honest, I think that's just mentally too. Because I don't know why when you asked the question you were talking, I was thinking of FUBU.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I say that because like that was clearly a big Black-owned brand, especially in the Black community, all the above. And then it just became real lame. No disrespect. But like, you know, who you see wearing FUBU now? Why can't we just keep our shit and keep it popular?
Yeah.
Just because Susan, because clearly Susan's on the live. If Susan says like it's lame, why do we got to believe Susan? Why can't we just keep our shit and keep capitalizing off of our shit?
I think what happens is once we start entering certain rooms, a lot of our tastemakers, once they start entering certain rooms that they seem to have boycotted at one point, and once they seem to be like accepted, they kind of like
that be the problem.
They kind of like let all the like cultural shit away and try to like blacken up their brand instead of
like
just
Michael Kors,
Louis V, Armani, like Burberry, like a lot of these things that weren't necessarily made for us. Once we start to get in like a certain tax bracket or just being accepted in those spaces,
what was given to us. Like, let's be real, the music industry, just that industry alone, they are sponsoring those people. So they're gonna give Megan Thee Stallion a Birkin bag, and she gonna wear the Birkin bag, and then all Black women is like, I need a Birkin bag, you know. So
it's a lot less cool to make your own nowadays,
right?
There's like established things that we've all knighted and deemed the it thing. Anything outside of that is considered bootleg.
Right.
And it's like, nigga, you don't even realize it probably costs more to make this shit than whatever. But I don't know. I think it's a lot of mind games being played.
Do you also think like it comes down to certain people just wanting it for themselves, that if maybe it was done collectively, it could go bigger? Because I'm thinking of like t-shirt businesses too. Like how many people got a t-shirt business? Like it's crazy. Right. But then what if your t-shirt business, his t-shirt business, my t-shirt business, we actually came together and did some community. We had like a that was our business, and it could have gone further. But I think we're so hyper focused on reaching the top alone, right? That's why we can never reach the top.
And that's to the point I was making with the question, because like I think that a lot of us don't know how to operate as a team. Our community don't know how to operate with any level of teamwork for whatever reason. Well, we know why, and I think that's the thing that cripples us with business, with entrepreneurship. And there's a black economist named Dr. Claude Anderson. He was saying like in the future, if black people want to build, let's say he said specifically, if black people wanted to build a bank, the first thing that they got to do is you're gonna have a credit union. I'm gonna have a credit union. You're gonna have a credit union, and at some point, we're all gonna have to merge and become one bank. You feel me? So, and once that bank gets on the road, it can like literally pop up in different cities, and then go global. A lot of us, to your point about the t-shirt sales, it's like everybody just trying to have their own individual be the thing, as opposed to like, hold up, yo, I like the way you do your designs. Can we collab? Can we actually do something together? Can we put up a partnership deal where we have either both our logos, or we create a specific logo that can represent both of us, and like let that shit go and do what the fuck it's supposed to do, because we have similar markets. Right. You feel me? Like I feel like we don't know how to collab enough to be the potential conglomerate. You feel me? The potential LLC that we need to be as one as a people, but two like as individuals. We don't know how to. We don't have any level of teamwork.
I think that's by design too, because I think we look at the others. I mean, let's just say the white man, for instance, and we see how like ruthless they are in business, and we consider that their superpower. And I feel like you even spoke about this a while back, where you're like, culturally, like our superpower is community. Yeah, and I think because we're so divided, like we've just been robbed of our shit. So now we feel like we got to move like them, right, to make shit pop. And it's like, no, we can't move like them and be successful. Like, it's just not gonna happen. You feel me?
Yeah, so, that's a good point. And I think to that point, bro, like, so I've done a little bit of research on culture and value systems, right? So Black people in particular, one of the things that we highly, highly regard in our culture is relationships.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Feel me? So, and the same thing that make you is the same thing that break you. Because if you got to pop in as business, but I don't like you, I'm not coming.
Oh yeah. I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to do anything.
You feel me? But your business is top tier. And it's like, but if I could learn to find a way to even if we might not get it along on a personal level,
business wise,
we could have a business relationship.
Right.
And I don't think we've graduated to that level yet. No. We haven't gotten to that level where it's not so petty and it's not so
personal.
Taylor.
It's not full of pride.
Daily, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's the missing piece to us elevating, especially economically. Because I think that's the only way to do it is through teamwork. You're not going to do a double.
Yeah, because let's be real, the white man, they practice that all the time. Like they do not like each other. Shit, they end up killing their partner majority of the time anyway. Once they reach that level, and then suddenly someone dies. Right. Yeah, but they master the art of fakeness. I mean, they've done that their whole lives.
Yeah.
Hi, we're just good old American, European people. We just want to come here and just settle.
Yeah. Is that gold? No, we don't even care about that.
Right.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Diamonds?
Care.
We don't care about that.
What is that, maize? Oh my God.
Right.
Hey, go ahead, eat this, Playboy.
Teach me your ways.
Here are the blankets.
Teach me your ways.
Smallpox.
And then
what?
there you go. Exactly. And then next thing you know, is this your woman?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, your man is so fine.
Oh, you don't like that child, do you?
Right.
We have guns. We can, pew pew. Like,
now, let me hold that for you, mother.
Right.
Let me hold $1.
Y'all have oil. Oh, can I marry your daughter? She looks kind of cute. Yeah.
What music is that? That sounds great.
Right.
How do you dance to this? Need to what? But you see, like they've so amazing how we were able to literally just mimic what we believe and what we know that they do. But again, they have mastered that craft.
That art of manipulation,
Yes. And then that is literally why some people are like, look at Musk.
Yeah.
Look at him. He didn't come up with a damn thing in his whole life. He just knows how to talk and manipulate. Yeah. Then he buys you out, and then he's like, bye. Right. And then boom, now he's like the richest man on earth, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Listen, one of them. And go ahead.
I try not to be too conspiracy based.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with that nigga.
Oh, no, he really does have an issue.
No, something is like.
Wait, go ahead.
I live in a fantasy world a lot, like entertainment wise. I love certain fantasy books, movies, and shit like that. Something is off with this nigga. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I can't.
So like he's a robot.
I don't know what it is. Lizard person. I don't know what this thing is, bro. I think something is not right with this nigga, and it's deeper than just a mental issue. Got you. It ain't I don't want to hear Asperger's. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Yeah.
Something is diabolically off with this nigga.
He's diabolical.
Something is like he gives me old school super villain vibes.
Yeah.
Oh no, that Hitler shit was not no fucking Roman.
Yeah, salute bro. Yo, I was so pissed when I seen people talk. Oh yeah, it was a Roman salute. I'm like,
nigga, do you even know what a Roman look like?
In fact, nigga, show me a statue of a Roman saluting.
Nigga, like, what the fuck you talking about, bro? I ain't never heard no Roman salute till that day, bro. Like, why we fronting, bro? Right. Oh no, that's a Roman salute, nigga. When you seen it?
He's a family man, remember? Bro, he has like 14 kids with 4 or 5 different wives. That's then that the American dream.
Telling Trump, shh. That nigga said, shh.
Yeah, I see that.
The president. You're not the president. Something is going on, bro.
Of course.
You know, and I just really hate that he has his children out there. Well, we know it's for a shield, though.
Of course.
You don't give a damn about them kids. It's like, oh, look, little XYZ, whatever his name is. If I'm like, you can't shoot me because you can't shoot a child. That'll be really wrong. Right. Like, that's really what.
Keep trying to play this little.
Oh yeah, you know, it's everything's kumbaya. I know
and that's what they play on. They play on that side of us, bro. And
again, they're good at manipulation.
And then they make us look like radicals when we're saying, nah, bro, we're at war.
Right.
So, no, well, okay. Angry black man. Angry black woman. Blacks.
Right.
Breathe.
Angry black man, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, that's literally the narrative. But everyone wants the angry black man and black woman right now. Like, there's so many videos like, where are the black people? Where's my black ass is sitting at home, sitting down.
Hey, this is what y'all wanted.
Right.
Exactly.
So I'm going to let y'all feel that shit too. Because
the 92%, we did our part.
Hey, listen, bitch.
Okay.
Listen. I was late for work. I voted, all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas was outside. But this is what y'all wanted. Right. A lot of Hispanic people too. This is what y'all wanted.
Right.
Yeah, y'all.
So I don't want to hear about, I'm not going to hold you, bro.
Right.
It don't move me.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I don't give a. I chuckle low key, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I chuckle. I chuckle because it's like, nigga, this is what you wanted.
Right. No, you voted against.
And let's be real, he
wasn't hiding it, bro.
Thank you. That's all I was gonna say. I was like, he did not. He lied, but he told y'all what he was doing.
Right.
He spelled it out.
He's not smart enough to lie properly.
No, for real.
Properly. He's not smart enough to lie properly. Like, he's not one of them smooth, slick. Yeah. If you just listen, he gonna tell you. His face gonna tell you before he even say a word. Motherfucker be.
Oh my God. But no, you're not lying though.
In the middle of a.
He said it, but you see, people get comfortable. Like, and now you want community, especially with my black ass. Handle it.
No.
Then I was part of the 92.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I was part of 78, 76?
Yeah, no.
Listen, stop playing.
Mm-hmm.
My people's got papers, bro. Y'all good. Hey, figure it out, big dog.
Facts.
No, for real.
Big facts.
Thoughts and prayers.
Figure it out. You feel me?
Okay.
Hold up. Go back to where you came from.
That were they telling that to us?
Oh, no,
his first term?
Hey, it's
just go back to Africa. Okay, well then go back to Venezuela.
Yeah.
Shit.
She put a country on that bitch.
Go back.
If it's that big of a deal,
right,
just go back.
Right.
It's really that simple. Like again, you told that to us.
Yeah.
You literally said that
back.
to us. If you're not happy, just go back. You go back. Shit. He literally said it don't count to black people. He actually really said that. So what we doing, Susan? Maria, how you feel? Okay.
Maria Escobar.
Listen, shout out to the Maria that actually voted for the right side, okay?
Yeah.
The real right side.
But hey.
We don't take shit serious. This is just the resilience of Black people.
Listen. And like I said, bro, it's not our fight.
Hey, figure it the fuck out.
It ain't our fight. We've been fighting too long for everything, bro.
Yeah, we still fighting.
You gotta be selfish.
I can't put another battle on me. I'm still fighting, okay?
Right.
See, don't be mad. My mama was smart, bro. She popped in, boom, popped me out. Cool, I'm straight. Now look at you. Hey, man, tell your mama to tighten up. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all boys, man? Tell your OG to tighten up, bro. They should have thought about it. They should have thought ahead, nigga. Before you the fuck?
Listen. Especially his radical out. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, bro, get your papers, cuz.
Quickly. Because
it's too late now. They put shit. They shit that's in process. They paused it.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did.
Everything that was because a lot of them, they were like, fuck it, we're already in process, so it's not gonna affect us. Big T said in process. That's not complete.
Pause.
And you see that hurts people who, wow.
Hey, and that's a fucked up thing because it's gonna fuck up good people.
Right. Right.
But until, you know what I mean, if you don't hear, you go feel, bro.
Right.
It is what it is.
Literally fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out.
Boy.
Shit.
Lord have mercy. But it is what it is, I guess. Let's see. The next question is about, innovation and excellence. All right. So what are some of the most impactful contributions Black Americans and Black people have made in science, technology, business? And how do these contributions create new opportunities?
Can I get everything for 500?
Everything? Like,
everything.
Is this own?
I heard ice cream.
AC.
What else was there? The traffic lights.
Yeah.
Anything that makes us functioning right now helps us function. Is literally.
If it's one thing a nigga can do, it's find the easier way to do it.
If it's one thing a nigga can do, is just do. Okay? We gonna find a way.
Hey, why are you doing that?
Why this man messing with peanuts? Like peanuts of all things. Listen.
Yeah, let's freak that real quick. I'll say something for me personally. I think music, bro. Music. We talk about like the blues, we talk about country, we talk about rock and roll, we talk about hip hop, which has a very dear part of my heart. Talk about reggae, dancehall, ska, shit, I love it, bro. Afro beats, nigga, like whatever you want, bro. Like,
nigga, you know what's even crazier, bro?
We control movement, nigga. Bro.
We are the movement.
We are.
You see what I'm saying? And that's powerful. Like, it sounds cute when you just listen on the radio, but if you really think about it, bro, consciously, there's a power and there's a responsibility there, bro.
Right.
So I say, we got that shit on lock.
I'll say seasoning.
Ooh.
Okay, like, let's be real.
How you steal all of it and don't use it? That shit just don't make sense to me, man.
And you know, that's how you knew when the pandemic happened and they were buying all that meat, but yet the seasoning aisle was still fully stocked. That was just like, what?
Full.
How is onion and garlic like not gone? Like, I'm so confused.
Yeah.
But for real though, like, I would say the food, definitely just the stories behind it, and then just the way you can make something out of damn near nothing.
Turn poverty into a whole
like
culinary dish.
Listen, okay? And the fact that you can fusion shit together, like...
Damn, hold on now. Chill out.
What white person you know can do that?
I'm hungry than a bitch.
You know? Starving. But, like, for real, like, it just makes you think of New Orleans, like, when we went, like, just the culture, just... I mean, even, like, where we're from, Jamaica, like, just how like, you know, like, we had Manish water yesterday. Like, who the fuck came up with
a nigga struggling,
right?
But now it's like a delicacy,
right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm that Jamaican. I do not partake in Manish water. I'm sorry, I just cannot. But like cow cod soup,
I ain't drinking that.
Who took the penis of a cow and said we gonna?
It's the thing though.
Pause.
Yeah,
there's a pause there.
Yes.
That's a whole
for real.
Episode.
That's a real.
The Jamaican culture is very selective on what they consider like.
It's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing. But again, the struggle of I'm pretty sure. Well, we know the slaves, all the above, just got like
unruly.
the nastiest parts of this and that, and then they're like, we gonna make this into a soup. We're gonna take the goat head and just put it in broth and water and
yeah, because you gotta survive. You gotta
breadfruit.
Yeah, just like who thought to let's cut it and let's just fry it up a little bit.
Yeah, or roast that bit.
What is this, Aki? Okay. The last person died because it wasn't open.
But maybe now that it's open.
Yeah. And let's put some saltfish. Let's put some Stop playing, okay? But I'm just saying, like, the resilience, like, damn.
Please stop.
Stop playing with me.
Make it stop.
But that ass though, like, come on, like,
right.
Shit.
Sheesh. No.
Carnival alone, like, even the backstory behind Carnival, like, the white people have parties in their house. God bless how good that was. The feathers were left over, and people just said, "Let me put it on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cover one nipple, and that's it."
And there you go, boom. I'm gonna put this on the coccyx of my ass. And then there we go. Like I'm saying, like.
Yo.
Stop playing. Like shit. We the shit, okay?
We are, bro.
Oh God.
Damn.
Shit really don't move without us, dog.
Like,
at all.
It never, no.
At all, bro.
And the lit shit in y'all culture came from the black part. Nigga, I don't go fuck what y'all talking about. Yeah. Afro Latina. What you talking about?
Yeah, listen.
Afro Asians ass nigga. Yeah, all that. Yo, with the afro, with the nappy hair, all that. Yeah.
I got a funny question.
All that, yeah.
I got a funny question.
Yeah,
what?
Black Samurai, nigga, yeah. All that, nigga.
Lingo, yeah.
Yeah, all that shit, yeah.
Slang, yeah. Clock that T. Yeah.
Okay. What? Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
Dog. No, he really is innovative.
Yeah. You broke your leg, drink some tea, nigga. Mama, no. Drink some tea, brother. Yo.
Oh, what's the question, nigga?
My fault.
No, you good. No. All right, last question, and we can just talk about whatever, or we can wrap up.
Yeah, nigga, I gotta bounce.
All right. So future opportunities, right? With increasing access to education, technical skills, business, etc. What does the future hold for Black people globally in terms of opportunity and success?
I think we have probably the most opportunity that we've ever had.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That I agree with.
We have so much access. We have a lot more information. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of us are very, very like, we're hip to a lot of technology. Like I think naturally, I don't know what it is, bro, but I think like, I be seeing these random articles pop up of like these young Black kids getting like all these crazy scholarships to their inventions and shit like that. I'm like, bro, like, I think it's a lit time for us right now. There's definitely opportunity through all this bullshit.
Right.
It's just, are we going to really take advantage
of it? Are we going to capitalize on our potential?
Like, there's so many things that I don't even know exist. Like, all right, so quick little side story. So I'm going to Japan, right? I found out that there's like a yearly exhibit that they hold in different parts of the world that's supposed to like give you a glimpse into what the future of like technology and innovation and shit.
Gotcha.
I didn't even know this shit existed.
Yeah.
They compared it to like, I don't know if y'all like Marvel and stuff like that. So they had, the Stark conference where he.
Okay, yeah.
So they compared it to that. Like, this is the real life version of that. And they're having it in Osaka this year. And I'm like, damn, if I knew, I'd have tried to time. Like, just little shit like that, I think the more we know and the more we can get involved in these type of things, the better we are like moving forward.
Fact.
But we just gotta like really take advantage of that shit.
I agree. I think we gotta lock. We
gotta lock in,
we gotta lock the because I feel like we always had the potential, but we never
the fight wouldn't allow us. I don't think
the fight, but also too, I think because we were such in survival mode. Back to your point, I feel like we never capitalized on it. We never like really took it and ran like to the moon and back with it.
Facts. I agree.
That's what I think.
I think we have. Some people have. Like I agree. Opportunity is definitely out there for sure, and I think some people are grabbing it and going with it. But then some people naturally they don't care to. Go to the top, and to the top means like whatever you want it to mean. Like me, I'm doing my doctorate this year. I love that. To me, thank you. To me, that's the top.
Right.
Especially in education, because I've always wanted to just have the highest degree that is possible. Yeah. Some people, like I talked to some friends who are also Black, they're like, no. I'm done after my bachelor's. I'm done after my master's. That's it. And it's like, okay, but the opportunity is there. I have to say, and this is like a side part too, what I really love, I don't love anything that's happening now, but what I really do love, like the little comical relief in it, is the DEI.
Okay.
And how these people swore that Black people were the definition of DEI. And guess what?
Who was it? Who's the majority?
Asians and white women.
White women, yeah.
But especially Asians, and Asians are obviously looked at as like the smartest.
Yeah.
Which is, I could care less about that. But they really thought that it was Black people that were DEI hires. Where we are the most educated group, especially Black women.
Right.
Me and Susan are not the same. Okay? So that's what Susan, you hear that? But for real, like, I just really love that. But I do love the fact that you said the opportunity is there. But I do think like people are so comfortable, sadly, now because they really feel like this is their 40 acres and a mule.
Yeah.
That they're like, I don't need to go to school. I don't need to do tech, the technical school. I don't need to do nothing because I'm good. And it's just like, sir, ma'am, you really, really are not. And you need to understand that.
We got to see the world.
But I don't know if that's my survivor mode talking either.
No, I don't think it is. I think so. I think like we all have like different areas that we're like passionate about.
Right.
And like you said, whatever that top looks like to you. Because there's no one way to do it. Like, there's no one way to skin a cat like the same, right? Like there's multiple ways to do this, and we're going to need multiple like areas that are being like explored, right?
Right.
So for you, that's what it is. And that's very important.
Fact.
As long as you're striving to
evolve and be better.
That's it, bro. Like, and I think that'll take a lot of the pressure off people, because I know it can be very intimidating. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I didn't go far in school at all. Like I stopped after high school, delivered to college, and I was like, bro, this is not for me. For personal reasons. But that doesn't mean that like my life is done. That's why I stop there.
But like, you see, you're doing shit.
You have to find something that is something that you can push forward with.
Exactly.
And I think a lot of people think, oh, if I'm not doing this, then it's a dub.
Which is true.
It's like, no, bro. Champion the person that is, and then go find your purpose.
Right.
But what I think the difference between maybe you and somebody, and not saying that people can't get intimidated no matter what, but I think you're so in tune with your authenticity.
Yeah.
That a lot of people don't have that. They don't hone that.
Right.
And I think that plays a big factor in how far people go, because they're like, oh, what if so-and-so doesn't think? Like, you always think about what people think. And I think that's such a dream killer. But for someone like you who's literally living in their authentic skin and you're still trying to evolve and be the best version of you, however that may look, I think not only is that very telling just in how successful you are, but also it's the...
I'm about to call out, nigga.
But like some people... They can't tap into their inner self or learn themselves. So that's why they'll never know how far they can go.
And that's a battle. That's the eternal battle. You have to
that's why we have to have these uncomfortable conversations. You have to have community, because your community does help you figure your shit out. Like if I did not have my best friends, I really don't know where the fuck I would be. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be calling Terrell, like even if it's for guys, I'm like, Terrell, I don't know what to do. And he was like, okay, Taylor, say this, or do. But like I also have to be comfortable enough to ask for help.
Right.
And I sadly think our people, we have that problem.
It's a pride.
It is a pride, because it used to take a village. All
we had was pride.
It used to take a village to raise a child. Now people don't even want you to talk. Don't talk to my child. Don't discipline him. I know he slapped you, but I'll handle it, and then you don't.
Yeah. Right.
I'm about to slap the fuck out of Johnny. What you mean?
Hey, Johnny,
I think it takes that, man. You got to know, like you said, being authentic with yourself, and also like you said, not being afraid to ask for help. Like there's a lot of things that he's introduced me to, and then even in this conversation, like you're putting me on to, and I'm like, I don't feel inferior because I don't know. Like you have to be cool with not knowing. That's the only way you're gonna learn. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
And I think a lot of people feel like thrown off with stuff like that. Like, oh damn, they know this, and I've never heard that. I have no problem saying, damn, bro,
Yo, what is that?
That's what's up. I like that. Like he put me on a lot of stuff, and I think in our own fields, we're always gonna be there to help each other and like feed off each other. You feel what I'm saying? So once we get past that, man, I think, again, we're our own worst enemy.
Right.
We are the only thing stopping us from moving the other side. You know what I'm saying? And I think once we figure that out, truly, we'll be a little bit better. But still better than Susie. I ain't never touched my cousin ever.
Not one time.
Weird Addy.
My God.
Leave Addy.
You know what you boy? Yeah.
Lord.
It's nasty.
Listen. Any last thoughts before you wrap? Listen. Set it off, bro. Hey.
Shit, bro. I go by Daily, HTG. You feel what I'm saying? New things are on the way. More than one way. You feel me? Yeah, that's it, bro.
Okay.
Love being on the podcast, man. Run this up for sure. Yeah. Please run this up. The consistency is definitely motivational. I'm proud of you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
for more reasons than one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know. Show. And it was great having this conversation.
Yeah. I was wondering when this conversation would happen, like with me and Daily coming together.
Listen, I just had to get some things in my life right first.
No,
all right, then we.
Of course.
The next time, just do me like Batman. I just need a little bit of prep time, bro.
I got you.
Shot me 8 a.m. Nigga. We're like
literally, and we're like community.
I said, oh, he think okay.
Nigga, I'm going to church right now. I can't.
My bad. Yeah, facts.
It's okay.
I got you.
I mean, you already know I never prepare. I'm just like, we just gonna go ape.
We gonna do what we gotta do. I feel you.
Fact.
Well, if everybody done said their piece, it's been relationship wise.
Fuck Trump.